Hello, I'll be demonstrating how to use do a trach dressing change. I got doctor's orders here. The patient is due for dressing change, so the orders make sense. I'm going to gather my supplies, and I have a trachea care kit. I have sterile gloves, and I have a bottle of saline, and I also have my O2 sat oximeter, pulse oximeter here that I'm going to bring with me, and I'm going to go to the patient's room. Come in. Hello, I'm Eddie. I'll be your nurse, and the reason why I'm here is I'll be doing a trach dressing change. Um, I'm going to provide privacy for the patient. Can you please tell me your name and date of birth? I'm looking at the wristband, and I got the two identifiers. Are you familiar with this procedure? Patient is familiar with the procedure. And are you in a lot of pain, any discomfort right now? No. I am going to check the O2 sat on this patient so that I know that I can do the procedure. So I'm going to check that and write down what it is. Patient is at 98%, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And are you in a lot of pain or any discomfort? Already asked. That inpatient is not on oxygen at this point in time, so I wouldn't have to increase the oxygen flow at this point in time. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the old. I'm removing the old dressing, and I'm putting that in the trash. I'm removing that. Trash can's over this way. Removing it, and then I'm going to go ahead and inspect it. Make sure there's nothing that indicates infection or bleeding or anything like that on the gauze, because I can't really see the insertion site. So checking that. How are you doing as far as oxygen? You're doing good. Okay, patient is doing well. I'm going to go ahead and set up my sterile field trash can. Going right there. So I'm going to go ahead and wash up, and I'm going to open this bottle here and open my sterile kit. And go ahead and get my gloves. And I just want to say that I'll be using my glove wrapping paper as my sterile field, since I don't have that on my kit. I'm going to go ahead and glove up. Come on. Jesus. Okay, and I said I was going to use this as my sterile field, so I'm going to go ahead and take the stuff out of my package here and set it up. Here's my split gauze, and I'm going to put this here. I won't be needing this right here to clean, because we're not doing inner cannula care. Those are my ties, and these are my 4x4s, and I'm going to split these to do my cleaning with. Okay, I am at this point in time. I'm going to pour. I'm going to pour. How do I do this? I'm going to pour saline in my container, and once I do that, then I'm going to soak my and I forgot that I have my two Q-tips here. So these are wet with saline, and I'm going to start by cleaning the inside like this. Clean that real well, put it in the trash, get my second one, clean real good, and then I'm going to clean a little bit on the top there. Now I'm going to grab my gauze, soak that, start cleaning all the way around under real well. Get another one, soak it, wring it, and then clean the top under, and I'm going to use one more to clean the trach apparatus, make sure it's really clean. So that's clean. So now I'm going to grab my split gauze. This is dry, so I won't wet that. My last one, I'm going to dry all the surface here before I put my split gauze. Okay, it's all dry, and now we are going to insert this under the trach like so. And now, the patient, are you doing okay? I got to check that the patient's oxygen is good. It's gone down to 97. It's still pretty good, so I know 97. Do you need oxygen at all, or are you doing all right? Patient is doing fine. So I'm almost done here. All I got to do is just tie the trach, and I'm assuming that the trach had a tie, and since I'm doing this by myself, I will not remove the old tie until I put on the new one. So at this point in time, I would reach under the neck of the patient and get that tie under, and reach over like so and tie it, not too tight, but enough slack to where I can fit 2 fingers under it. Okay, and as you can see, I can do 2 fingers. Okay, how's that feel? Does that feel okay? All right, I'm checking the patient's O2 sat, and it's pretty good, back up to 98. Patient's doing good. Do you have any questions or concerns? At this point in time, I would lower the bed to a safe and comfortable position. I'm going to clean all my stuff here, get rid of this, and I would cap this, date it, put my time and initials on here, the time that was used, because it's a big bottle and it's good for 24 hours. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything up, do hand hygiene, and then I am going to go document. I'll give my patient the call light. If you need anything, please be sure to call. And I'm going to go document that the patient tolerated procedure well, and that there was no indication of infection, and nothing abnormal noted on the dressing removed.